Hey everyone, we're here. It's time for Bethesda, and they have a pre-show thing. And I hope this frickin' thing doesn't freeze on me again, because Bethesda's feed keeps freezing on me. God damn it. Alright. Let's see, so far it seems to be working good. Hello everyone. Just the camera should be further away from me. You're not on my nose. I think that's best for now. Also, I can get more excited and do something like this. I can lean forward if I wanted to. And this thing is adjustable, so I can just move it with me.
Dive into the year to come, but before...
What the hell is happening with this thing? It always freezes whenever it goes to these girls.
Last year alone, we announced and launched a ton of stuff. So there was Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. There was the Evil Within.
Okay, I'm just gonna do this for right now. Get rid of the chat.
Dishonored: Death of the Outsider, and just like so many other things.
This thing keeps freezing on me every single time.
Ride of events, launches, and awards, with the team at Machine Games winning Best Action Game for
every single time I put it full screen. And apparently when these girls show up.
Several of Bethesda
so I don't know what that's about.
Made their way onto Nintendo Switch, including Skyrim and Doom, with Wolfenstein 2 coming on June 29th.
And on top of all of that, Quake Champions entered early access, and The Elder Scrolls Online launched a brand new chapter in Somerset.
Let's take a look back at some of these incredible moments.
What the hell have you done?
Alright, so Bethesda. Let's see, they've been okay. They haven't been great. Fallout 4 was good, not great. Prey was problematic. Evil Within 2, no one paid attention to. Wolfenstein 2 was apparently good, but again, it kind of got lost in the shuffle. But I mean, Doom and what's that other game? I can't remember, but I mean, all that's been good. And you know, Elder Scrolls Online has its fans. That's always cool.
I'll find out if he can still bleed.
Dishonored didn't sell as well as they wanted it to, but you know,
spirit back in the American people.
They kind of roll with it, and they still had that follow-up. I don't know if we'll see that again though. They've been fine. They've been fine, but I feel like they're probably going to want to be more than fine. So my guess is maybe they're going to be
back to now.
Trying to do something to up the ante. That's probably why we're getting another Fallout.
And the future is bright pink. We just recently announced 2 new games that we're going to be talking about on the stage in just a few minutes.
Wait, 2?
Yes, Abigail. Rage 2.
Yes, Rage 2. And the other game...
Not yet.
Oh, okay. Rage 2, which we just announced with an insane live-action trailer just last month. Let's watch.
Yeah, well, anyway, yeah, so we're going to be talking about Fallout 76. We're going to be talking about Rage 2, which is surprising because the first one was not well regarded, but then again, it's being developed by a different company, Avalanche Studios, as opposed to being in-house at id. So it could be different. We obviously aren't seeing gameplay really with this because this is all live action. But Avalanche Studio knows open world games because of their Just Cause series, and they also know this sort of environment because they also made the Mad Max game that came out a couple of years back. I've always been interested in Rage. I never played the first one, but I really wanted to.
That's not all. Call right now and
so I'm not like super excited, but I'm interested to find out more about that game.
What's that number to call?
1-800, I really hadn't thought this far ahead. Roll the gameplay anyway.
Okay. Oh, is this it?
When the asteroid
hit, shit.
Billions were gone in the blink of an eye.
Gameplay, don't freeze on me.
Alliances formed.
God damn it, get this shit out of here.
There was no one left alive to tell you no. And in this wild, wide open place. If you wanted something bad enough, it was yours for the taking. You see, in a world where there are no rules, insanity rules.
I don't know how to get this shit out of there. God damn it. No shit. Well, it looks like I'm gonna have to live with that. A lot of motion blur. Gonna have to turn that off.
Mutants,
Looks
neon,
fine.
explosions. What more could a person ask for in life?
Honestly, nothing. Food? Unnecessary. Sleep? No way. Shelter? Not unless it's Fallout Shelter. Download today.
You went a really long way for a little wordplay.
Worth it.
But Bethesda really does provide our communities with pretty much everything they could ever ask for, which must be why we have such incredible and dedicated fans.
I love Bethesda fans. Those folks out there are ready to party.
They seriously are. And there were definitely a few Fallout fans out there,
Didn't
which
Adam
is great,
Sessler and Morgan
because we
Webb
just
used to do
announced
this
something
pre-show?
Very exciting.
Now, and
Now, Abigail!
yes! Just a few short weeks ago, we released a teaser for Fallout 76. I am seriously so excited about this
So
one.
excited. We may have already teased it, but tonight we are going all out. We have so much to say when it comes to Fallout 76, and I really can't wait to see what people think. Let's roll that announced teaser one
Those
more
are definitely
time
going to be the
before
two big
we
games.
finally
This
let you guys get to the
this
showcase
press
you're all
conference,
waiting
it's going to be Fallout 76 and Rage 2. It's going to be nothing but those two games. I'm wondering what the rest of the conference is going to be now. Since we already know about those games, I wonder how they're going to fill up the rest of the time. Because I can't imagine them devoting any more than 5-8 minutes to both. So I wonder what they're gonna also be talking about. More ports, another expansion for Elder Scrolls Online. We'll see. I guess that's sort of the weird thing. I feel like Bethesda has already shown their hand, so
When the fighting is stopped,
I feel like there's some anticipation being left out here, since they've already done that. I feel like I already know what I'm getting, so I am not as excited. Not that this is particularly bad, you know, Fallout 76 should be cool. Rage 2, I'm very interested in, like I said before, but it's just, there's not going to be any mystery. And that's especially apparent to me after having seen
begins.
the Microsoft press conference that just happened, because they had a lot of surprises. Even if some of the surprises weren't anything that I was like particularly interested in.
Reclamation Day, Abigail!
Yeah.
Aw, you too, Anne. And what do you think we're going to be learning about Fallout 76 tonight?
They at least still had
I
them.
don't think we need to speculate,
So
because
this
the
feels,
showcase is just about to start. That's right. It's finally time.
the mystery
for
is
us
not
to
there.
Say goodbye to you and let you get to the showcase you have all been waiting so patiently for.
Thank you so much for joining us for the 2018 BE3 Showcase pre-show. Remember to use that BE3 hashtag to talk about the show and let us know what you think.
And if you're watching on Twitch tonight, you may notice a little something special.
There's a brand new Twitch extension featuring trivia and polls that could get you a free Twitch drop. Just link your BethesdaNet account to your Twitch account and load up the extension and you'll be eligible for the drop. Yay, free stuff!
Yay! And that's it for us. Once again,
I'm not doing
I'm
that.
Ann Lewis.
And I'm Abigail Tyson. Enjoy the show!
Bye.
All right, let's do this. I guess it's time. Oh, one final countdown. Excuse me. As always, I have the chat up. This time I figured out a little extension that'll allow me to put it on the screen here instead of having to look at my phone and tablet. It's one chat room for both Twitch and YouTube. So I'll get both of your messages. Feel free to interact with me in there if you'd like. But other than that, let's do this. Bethesda, what you got? Families, they got families. Not a fan of multiplayer.
We
that
come
mouse
from
out of the way.
backgrounds, from different countries. We have different interests and different points of view. We aren't all developers, but it takes all of us, every one of us, to make these games.
I noticed that you always start with this, like, we are a family company and it takes all of us to be able to make these games. Okay.
We try and break things and fix things that are
I don't think I ever checked my mic, so let me do that really, really quick. Make sure everything's working as it should.
We keep our fans happy. And on the edge of
Okay, it's working fine.
We keep the books balanced, discover new talent, and interact with our community. Most of all, we work together as old friends and new. What unites us is our passion for games. Games as diverse as the people who make them.
Why is the music
and play
getting
them.
warped?
We're not just living the dream, we're creating it. We are all. Bethesda Softworks, how may I direct your call? You can start the show.
Okay, sizzle reel. Showing some older games. I don't think that they have a lot to show. That's what that tells me. Which is fine. Just have good stuff and keep it short. But Bethesda's press conferences tend to be shorter than the other ones anyway, so that's good. I think it's better that way. Wasn't the first one just like a half an hour?
And now, please welcome Bethesda's Global Senior Vice President, Pete Hines.
Thank you. Thank you guys very much. You sound good. I love you too. You look good. You guys ready to go? As Paula said, my name is Pete Hines, and I'm delighted to be back on stage for Bethesda's 4th annual E3 showcase. Now, we've got all kinds of surprises in store for you tonight, so whether you're here with us in the audience or you're one of the millions who are watching around the world, settle in, get ready for the very best in gaming.
Okay.
Our theme this year is Create, and it's a theme embraced by our 10 studios spread around the globe, the incredibly talented folks who make the Bethesda games that you'll soon be playing. But as you saw in our intro video, it's not just developers. Everyone at Bethesda is a part of the team that brings our games to life, and that extends to all of you, because we create the worlds, but you create your own adventures, stories, and experiences, and it's your passion for games that drives us every day to strive for excellence. The past year has been an exciting one for Bethesda as we released some of the best games of 2017. Games like Prey, Dishonored: Death of the Outsider,
Sure.
The Evil Within 2.
People liked it.
Wolfenstein 2.
No one played it, but the people did like it.
We even released exciting updates for The Elder Scrolls Online. We brought...
Has its audience.
We brought full open world VR with Fallout 4 and Skyrim, plus Doom VFR.
Sure.
And we even released our first 2 games for the Nintendo Switch.
A report.
So we were thrilled when Metacritic named us the top publisher in the industry with the highest overall review scores.
Okay, so they're going to start off with a little ego stroking.
But tonight is about the future. We're here to show you where we're headed and the games that we're creating that you'll soon be playing, the worlds that you'll be inhabiting in the next year and beyond. So, we're starting with a game that we announced a few weeks ago through our friends at Walmart Canada.
All right, so confirmed Walmart fucked
known
up.
For their low prices and ability to keep a secret. So let's get things started with a look at Rage 2.
Huh, I forgot that was the leak. Maybe there was going to be their big secret and they're like, well, fuck. That looked like the Avengers logo, but okay. Andrew WK, hi!
Hi! My name's Andrew WK, and we came to party!
I did not see this coming.
Are you ready to rage? I said, are you ready to rage? What about you? You ready to rage? Are you ready to rage? Let's have some fun!
Oh, Adam Boys.
Come on, E3! We got ready to go!
Huh. This kind of works. That guy's like, what the fuck? Was that Andrew Renee?
This is your time to pay. This is your judgment day. We made a sacrifice, but now we come to take your life. We shoot without a gun. We'll take on anyone. It's really nothing new. It's just a thing we like to do. You better get ready to die. Get ready to die. Better get ready to kill. Get ready to kill.
Dude, freaking Muppets, don't just sit there. Get into it, man. Look at these guys, look. Oh my god. Fucking start rocking out. I appreciate the attempt to make the piano sound more rocking than it actually is, because it can rock. I don't know with those tones though, but I appreciate it. I hope that he's not just here just to like give them a show. I hope that his music is actually in the game. This mother... Stop focusing in on the people who are just sitting there like lumps. Alright, there you go. Some people know what they're doing. Jesus, it's a fucking rock show. Well, they're happy, but they're still just kind of sitting there. There you go. At least they give him the good applause.
Let's give it up again for Andrew WK, the perfect song for Rage 2.
I hope that song's in there. I hope his music in general is in there.
Hi, everyone. My name is Tim Willits, and I am the studio director at id Software.
And I'm Magnus Nedfors, game director at Avalanche Studios.
All right.
And we're here to say that Rage is back. Now,
I don't think anyone was asking for that, but I'm interested.
Crazy ideas when we started planning Rage 2. And we needed the right studio to bring our vision to life. Now, we've admired the open world chaos in all of Avalanche Studios games. And as we're about to show you, they delivered big time.
Well, thank you, Tim.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's going on.
Well, speaking for everyone at Avalanche Studios, this is really a dream to come true for us. The
I
world
guess
of Rage 2
problems with
is
the
perfect for our style of gameplay.
The text
But even
on the
more
screen.
exciting than that has
The
been to
prompter.
work with
There
these
we go.
guys
That's the word
at
I'm
id
looking for.
Software. These guys invented the first-person shooter.
Sure. Okay.
And they still make the best shooters out there.
Can I get rid of this crap? I don't want it here.
So it's been a really great collaboration.
No,
to
I
bring
don't
you
want any of this.
The
Get rid of it.
most insane
want it.
open world shooter you have ever played.
So Rage 2 transports players into a dystopian future, devoid of society, law, and order. Now, you play as Walker, the last ranger of the wasteland. Now, you know, I can talk all night about our guns, the powers you'll use, the vehicle combat, and of course, you know, the crazy open world. But I know that you are here to see the game. Well, not only do we have Rage 2 playable at our
I don't think I can get
booth
rid of that.
at E3, but we've got for you an extended look at the world and gameplay of Rage 2. Let's check it out right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Gameplay?
Asteroid on a collision course with Earth. Global extinction event.
80% of the Earth's population dead.
God turned his back on humanity long ago.
Sucks.
It wasn't a war. It wasn't global warming. It was a fucking asteroid. I was born in this shithole. Parents murdered, an orphan of this wasteland. An army of mutants killed everyone I ever loved.
Mutants with cybernetic enhancements.
Hate, fear, and the need for survival. You see, part of growing up was watching everything get taken from me. I stood by, did nothing. And now, I'm the last ranger of this wasteland. And there's only one thing left to do!
Rage.
Hello, E3, and welcome to the world of Rage 2. In a moment, we'll dive headfirst into the Eden Spaceport mission, where Walker, our main protagonist, is out to find a rare artifact that will aid him in his quest to take down the Authority.
If you see it, you can drive it. Okay.
Doctor, I'm approaching the Eden Space Center.
Ah, yes, I forgot to say. It might be overrun by bandits. The Goon Squad, to be precise. You must likely slay them first, before pulling down the ecopod from orbit and securing the untainted nanotrites therein.
Alright, so there's car combat. That's cool. Dig that. Open world, figured as much.
Keep your wits about you, Walker. The goon squad may look whimsical, laughable even, but believe me, behind their playful appearance, they are very, very dangerous.
What the hell? That man is dead. Interesting weapons. Whatever the hell that like saw blade bomb was. Go into rage mode, and I guess it gives you a boost. Buffs you. Everything turns a slight pink. The trailer with the
It mounts on the wall. It's motion sensor activated. It's the Ruckus the Crusher talking hack, and it can be yours wild and flat. Rage.
Add for the collector's edition. Oi! Get this shit out of here, man. Alright, so you have like physical abilities as well, that's cool. Shooty shooty. Bonk.
Unauthorized personnel are no longer present. Threat has been nullified. Mr. President, welcome to Eden EcoPod mission.
Excellent. Now, look for the central computer. You will initiate the recall procedure for Eco-15, still in orbit.
Recall sequence approved. Beginning EcoPod recall.
Oops. It's a bit too close.
It's
down. The EcoPod made it.
I know, and so does the Authority. Hurry, get the untainted nanotrites and get out. Also for you, there is an extra boon. Something that will make you a veritable superhero.
Elevator's still running. So far, so good.
Okay.
Looks like Ranger
I think this looks great. I think it looks fun. New ability, Shatter. Okay, so you get new abilities. I wonder if those are those physical abilities that I saw. Like the ground pound and the shockwave. That, I think that just confirmed it. And you got like this super push thing. Shockwave again. Throw them the fuck over there. This guy seems upset. Rage. This is a reel of the game. Oh, you get like mechs? Like from Fallout 4? Spring 2019. I think that looks great. I think that looks really fun. I want to play that. That looks good.
From Bethesda Softworks, Christian Van Hoos.
Oh my god, again with the card game every year.
How's it going, everybody? I'm Christian Van Hoos, community manager for The Elder Scrolls Legends. For For the past year, we have taken what I think is the best digital card game and made it even better. New cards, new modes, new ways to play, and much more. But we wanted to push ourselves even further. So tonight, I'm thrilled to announce that we will soon be relaunching The Elder Scrolls Legends with brand new, totally overhauled visuals. I'm also very excited to let you all know that Legends will be available later this year on Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4.
Also, they're going beyond mobile. Sure, okay.
But there's no reason to wait to play the game that Apple awarded Best of the Year in 2017. Download The Elder Scrolls Legends for free and join me tonight on PC, mobile, or tablet. And any progress you make in the game will be carried over to the console versions through your Bethesda Net account.
That's the way to do it. Very smart. I mean, I don't care, but that's smart.
Let's take a look at the future of Legends and see why this isn't just my favorite card game, but will soon be yours as well.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
It starts small. One game is all it takes. But Legends never stay simple. Never stay small. This is action. This is story. This is competition. This is easy to pick up. This is hard to put down.
I think I need someone to kind of walk me through card games like this, because
this is a 5-hour marathon.
They've never grabbed me. Like I understand why they would be fun, but they never grabbed me.
This is for strategy fans. This is for those who want magic at their fingertips.
Go away. Stop with this. I hate this.
This is for those who want dragons at their command. This is a game where legends are born. This is for you.
From ZeniMax Online Studios, Matt Firor.
Elder Scrolls Online.
Thank you.
So predictable.
Thanks, everyone. I'm Matt Firor. I'm the game director on the Elder Scrolls Online. Thank you. Before I get started tonight, I just want to do a shout out. It was really great. We started the showcase tonight with a video highlighting the really talented people that work behind the scenes to make all of these great games possible.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
So standing here on stage, I'm representing a whole lot of amazing people at ZeniMax Online Studios that I go to work with every day. It's a great honor and privilege. So I go to work with them every day, but at night, I go home, log into Elder Scrolls Online, and I get to play games with you guys, the best gaming community in online gaming.
Cool, 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 cool. Still don't care, still don't care, still don't care.
We are such big fans of what we do. We play the games just as, we make them, and we play them just as much as you guys do. It's what we do. So you might not know it, but we're right there alongside. I'm playing there with you. I'm running dungeons. I'm exploring Tamriel, questing, crafting, decorating my house, PvPing, stabbing. Yeah, that was me. And I'm really humbled to say that the Elder Scrolls Online community just keeps getting bigger. We're over 11 million players now. And over 1 million of those came in just the last year alone. So last year was really great for us in a whole lot of ways. We were named MMO of the Year for the 3rd straight year. We released Morrowind.
A lot of ego stroking in this one.
A lot of great DLC, and just last week we released Somerset, the latest chapter in the Elder Scrolls Online. It's been received with great critical acclaim. Everyone loves it. You get to travel to the island home of the High Elves for the first time in 20 years. It's great for new players. If in the off chance you aren't playing Elder Scrolls Online, this is a great chance to jump in and play. And of course, all you veteran ESO fans are already there. But we're not done there. We make DLC every quarter and chapters. Content comes out so regularly for Elder Scrolls Online. We're already working on our great plans for next year. But before that, The next DLC coming out is a dungeon DLC named Wolf Hunter, based on werewolves.
Great.
And later this year, we have a story DLC named Murkmire. We're going back to Blackmarsh. So you guys have all been asking for a deeper dive into Argonian lore and culture. You're going to see it later this year. So there's one theme that runs through all of the Elder Scrolls Online's content, and that is great storytelling. From the launch game through all the DLC and chapters, it's really, really what holds the game together. But it's not just the stories that we as developers create for you guys to experience. It's also the stories that you create together when you play this great virtual world. So I'm going to leave you tonight with a video highlighting just some of the amazing stories and memorable characters that you'll meet on your ESO journey. Thanks, everyone. See you in Tamriel.
Not interested. I'm sure Elder Scrolls Online is fine now. As I know when it first came out, it was a rocky launch, like most MMOs, to be fair. And a lot of people were just kind of felt like, really, this is it? This is all you have? But then they kind of like soft rebooted it, sort of, with that Tamriel Online stuff, and everyone's like, the people who were like a little bit too late, they're gone. But the people who sort of stuck around were like, this is actually really good now. This is exactly what I wanted, and now they're happy, and now they've just been supporting it, and that's good. Stop this! Jesus. Freaking ads. For the thing I'm still looking at. Let me see the damn game first. Damn it. Clockwork God. Well, anyway, I know it has its fans and everything, but I just don't care. And quite frankly, they've gotten kind of predictable. In the press conferences, we will always see something about the card game. We will always see something about Elder Scrolls Online. They have like their two, they have their big games, sometimes 1, 2, sometimes 3, and then there's a bunch of ports, and then that's it. Next up should be the ports, and then maybe we'll get a new game, and then we'll be talking about Fallout 76 for the rest of the press conference, and then we'll be done. That's what I'm guessing. Available now. I was gonna say, didn't that just come out? Is this the new game? Looks like hell. Perhaps Doom. That would be cool. Oh, this is Doom. This has to be Doom. Yep, there's the imp right there. Doom 2? Yeah, come on, Doom 2. That's a 2. That's a 2. Oh no, that's a shit. It's inside the O's. It's gonna be 2 though, right? Doom Eternal. Okay. What's Doom Eternal?
Thanks so much. I'm Marty Stratton, executive producer of Doom Eternal.
And I'm Hugo Martin, creative director on Doom Eternal.
In 2016, we launched our reboot of Doom and have been blown away by your support and excitement for the game. Thank you. In fact, it's a combination of your passion and our team's love of making Doom that has motivated us to deliver even more.
So we're back.
What the hell is that guy doing with the belt in the back there?
Eternal. An awesome, awesome new sequel to Doom. For the past 2 years, it's been so inspiring to hear you guys talk about what you'd like to see next. And I gotta tell you, we're right there with you. Like, you want the Doomslayer to feel even more powerful? Well, we got it. You want even more badass demons? Well, there are twice as many in this game.
Cool.
You want to see hell on earth? Well, we just teased it. But what we're most excited about is to show you some of the things that you might not be expecting.
That's right, including a ton of features that we'll have to save for later because our team will be debuting Doom Eternal at QuakeCon this August.
Cool. Cool. Okay. So
We'd
this
love
is the
for you
teaser.
to join us live in Dallas, or of course you can tune in online to catch all the fun. But until then, we want to thank everyone who continues to play Doom.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
All right, Doom Eternal. Cool. We didn't really see much about it, but I'm just glad that it's coming back. Quake? All right. We're talking about Quake Champions then? Yeah, finally released the game.
How's everybody feeling tonight? Pretty hype?
Where the fuck did
Just
you
like
come
a little
from?
hype or like crazy hype right now, right? Let's go.
We're just hype, not
Hi.
crazy hype.
I'm Joshua Boyle, Community Manager for Quake Champions. Thank you very much. Ever since the first Quake title was released in 1996, our games have been shaped by you, the players.
Okay.
Now, that proud tradition continues with Quake Champions, which has evolved with
There we
community
go.
in mind and will always be the fastest and most fun multiplayer shooter, period.
I've been meaning to try it out.
And that's not the only tradition that Quake's continuing. These days, we're hearing a lot of talk about esports, but Quake has been there from the very beginning. In fact, we started hosting competitions at QuakeCon over 20 years ago.
Right.
Let's hear it for QuakeCon. And this year, we'll expand on our legacy as the original esport with everything from intense grassroots competitions to major tournaments at QuakeCon and DreamHack Winter.
That didn't sound like the end of that sentence.
We've been doing this for a long time, and we're continuing to build with more competitions for more players than ever before. But I gotta tell you guys, we can't stop, won't stop until we've delivered a game that's fun for everyone, whether you're a Quake dad or a brand new baby to the arena.
Okay.
That's why we just added a bunch of new features to make it even easier for you and your friends to jump in and get good together.
All right, that's cool. It's cool. Is it still in beta?
We're still in early access, but
Really?
tonight we want to welcome all of you into the arena. For this week only, we're opening up Quake Champions to everyone through a trial of our free-to-play version before it even launches.
A trial of free...
Plus, if you get in and download this week, you can stay and keep playing Quake Champions for free even after the trial closes.
I might have to download that.
So head to Quake.com and start playing with me and all of my Quake family tonight.
I mean, I don't know if I'm going to start tonight. E3's happening. I'm freaking busy.
Don't miss your chance to join one of the most passionate and welcoming communities in gaming. Now, for a taste of what you'll be playing tonight, after our showcase is over, check out our new trailer for Quake Champions.
Tasty. We'll find out how tasty soon.
I hate this. I'm gonna say this right now. The worst thing about this press conference is these freaking ads.
The bigger the guns, the bigger the boom. I'm gonna flip you like a table.
This music sucks. It's too mushy. Too many freaking nonsense like there's nothing distinct about it. I got it. You got a lot of heroes to pick from. Champions, if you will. So you can play it for free for the week. And if you get it during this time, you can continue playing. Prey? Really?
Hello E3 from all of us at Arcane Studios here in Austin, Texas. It's been 1 year since we launched Prey, and we want to send a big thanks to our incredible fan base for your support.
We've been so inspired by your passion and enthusiasm, and as a way of showing our appreciation, we're rolling out a huge free update for Prey tonight.
The next time you fire up Prey, you're going to see 3 new modes. Story mode, New Game Plus,
Which was a big fan request.
and Survival mode, which should be an interesting challenge for our most hardcore fans.
But that's just the beginning. We are really excited to tell everyone that we've also been working on a new Prey DLC, an infinitely replayable experience called Moon Crash.
It's a new twist on Prey where the enemies, hazards, and loot are all different each time you play.
We're so excited. We can't wait to what?
Okay.
The moon is a harsh mistress. The longer you're here, the harder things are going to get for you. Let's get to work.
You spin me around? What the hell do they think this game is?
The moon's mistress. Let's get to work.
Are they trying to make the game seem more lighthearted? Because I remember when that game came out, it was supposed to be a serious story.
Let's get to work.
Well, okay, all right. Let's look at it this way. I guess it's cool that they're like, look, I know Prey did not set people on fire. Like, a lot of people had a lot of problems with that game, and no one really thought that it was incredible. So I guess I can appreciate the fact that they're not going to give up on it, that they're going to make new content for it and try to change it to something else, apparently. Because this is totally very off from what Prey actually is. It feels odd because since especially tonally, this feels like they're going, okay, that didn't work, we're gonna try something else. So they're not giving up on the game, but in a way they kind of are, since they're making it so different. At least from what this tells me. Oh good, they're alive.
All
right, before we begin, yes, Mom, I'm still alive. No, I'm not a mimic.
Hang on. There. I just want to make sure nobody tries to smack you because I saw Pete Hines with a wrench backstage a second ago.
Thank you, Ricardo. That's very sweet of you. So, like all arcade games, Prey is about playing your own way, and Mooncrash is no exception.
So you just saw a lot of cool stuff that's available tonight, but we're not done yet. We have one more surprise coming later this summer called Typhon Hunter.
Typhon Hunter
That thing's
is
gonna
a
fall
lethal
off.
game of hide and seek, where one player goes head-to-head against 5 other players who get to be mimics.
And just like in Prey, the mimic players can disguise themselves as everyday objects. So, you know, things like a chair, a coffee mug, a space banana, whatever works. But definitely not a coworker, right, Susan?
Absolutely not. Probably not.
No!
Anyway, Typhon Hunter is a tense multiplayer mode that requires teamwork and improvisation and a very high tolerance for jump scares.
Before we go, I just want to say thanks on behalf of the whole team at Arcane Studios to
You know
all
what?
of our fans around
I can't
the
be
world
mad at this. They're going to
who
try
have
something
played
else.
Prey and love
This
it.
sounds
We made
like
this
a
game for
legitimate
you,
attempt to
and we
try
are
something new.
constantly
It
inspired
doesn't.
by your
It's not a
creativity.
terrible idea. It's just such a
Thank you so
left
much,
turn
everyone.
from what that game was. That's the thing that bugs me. But you know what? It looks fun. I can't be mad at it.
Please
Wolfenstein.
welcome Jens Mattis and Jörg Gustafsson.
They just released Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. So DLC?
Hello, friends. I'm Jens Mattis, the creative director at Machine Games.
And I'm Jörg Gustafsson, executive producer at Machine Games.
Yeah, I was gonna say this dude's name is Jerk. That is
Last
unfortunate.
year, millions of you took to the streets and sparked a revolution in Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus. As BJ Blazkowicz, you rallied the American resistance and you beat the living fuck out of those Nazis.
Not holding back. All right.
Thank you for embracing our game. We were honored to win Best Action Game at the Game Awards last December. And we are excited to bring Wolfenstein 2 to Nintendo Switch on June 29th, so you can fight the Nazis on the go.
Right. That's already been announced.
And the Wolfenstein revolution continues with our next project, which leaps ahead in time to tell the tale of BJ's twin daughters.
What?
Set in the 1980s in Paris, Wolfenstein Youngblood pushes the story forward.
What? This guy is laughing.
And because this game features BJ's twin daughters, Wolfenstein Youngblood will be a co-op experience.
This guy.
So while you can play it solo, you can also join with a friend to save the world together. The resistance is counting on you.
All right, Hollybos, let's check it out.
Listen, children. I've been fighting all my life for this world. It never ends. They're gonna send everything they have at you. To survive, you have to embrace the suffering. To stand up and carry it. It's not about the pain you can deal. It's about how much you can take.
It's do or die, sis. Just like Papa taught us.
Next year? Cool. That's interesting. Not the way I thought that series would go. Only one thing left to talk about. Hi.
At Bethesda, we're proud of our history of innovation, and that includes breakthrough VR technology that we revealed at E3 2012. Since then, we've delivered some of the very best VR experiences in gaming.
I forgot about
from
VR.
Doom to Fallout 4 to Skyrim, and we're not done. Two of the franchises that we just heard about are going to also offer VR experiences.
Wolfenstein.
So, when Prey's Typhon Hunter is released later this summer, you'll be able to experience the competitive mode that Susan and Ricardo were just talking about in virtual reality. And it will also include a single-player experience that puts you in the boots of TranStar employees working to solve puzzles aboard the Talos 1 space station. I'm also excited to announce a new Wolfenstein VR game.
Yep.
It's called Wolfenstein Cyberpilot, in which you play a hacker who can take over Nazi robots and turn these war machines against their masters. In our ever-ending quest to bring the message of fuck Nazis to every platform possible.
I think everyone's happy about that.
Both the Prey and Wolfenstein VR experiences are
What?
playable this
Fuck
week
Nazis.
at our booth at E3, so please stop
is
by
not a
and
debate.
give them a try. Now, we are really excited about everything that we've shown here tonight, but I know there are a lot of you who are really here or really wondering about Fallout 76.
This is the last thing. This has to be the
And
last
I'm
thing.
pleased to tell you that your wait is finally over. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the recipient of numerous Lifetime Achievement and Hall of Fame awards. He's the game director at a studio that has won a bevy of accolades and awards. And he's here tonight to tell us what he and his team have been taking so damn long to tell us all about. Will you please welcome my very good friend, Mr. Todd Howard.
And there it is. Ooh, leather jacket. All right, Todd, my boy. Show me what you got.
Here. Looking good. Oh, it's great to be back at E3. Thank you so much. I could not be more excited to be here. I want to thank all our fans who came out tonight. And the millions of you watching online. We can't thank you enough. This is actually my 25th year at Bethesda, and I have seen a lot of cool things in that time. I gotta say, tonight is definitely one of them. I got to go to the very first E3 right here in Los Angeles. I know, they're so cute when they're little. They're full of energy and life. And then, remember when little E3 ran away from home, went to Atlanta? Yes, a lot of you didn't come. I liked Atlanta, or East Coast. And then E3 went through the moody teen years and came back and locked itself in its room. Remember, it was in the convention center, but just in the meeting rooms. They didn't invite anybody. And I can remember literally walking between the halls and seeing nobody. I was like, this is how a zombie movie starts. And now E3 has grown up, it's in its 20s, it's more confident, can handle its alcohol better, like all of you. Thank you.
There's someone in the audience being like,
there's
I
a good
fucked
party
up.
after this, so
I
pace
fucked
yourselves. And I hope you're comfortable, by the way. I'm gonna be here for a while.
Yep, told you, this is the last thing.
E3 has become such an incredible week of entertainment, but we know that most of you came here for one thing. Thank you.
Todd Howard. You hear that, Todd? You are a thing.
I think it's to see where we're putting Skyrim next. Well, I think we have the best one yet.
The Elder Scrolls speak of the past and the future. Now, Skyrim looks to the future, to its ultimate version.
Is this a joke? This is a joke.
Alexa, play Skyrim.
You're level 57 and see a tall snowy mountain.
Climb it.
Now, Skyrim and life become one.
A mud crab scuttles towards you.
Fusroda!
I didn't catch that.
Fusroda!
I didn't quite catch that. Your shout echoes all the way to Sovngarde.
What happened? Fusroda. That's the command for knocking things over.
Is there a command for picking shit up?
Haven't reached that level yet.
I'm sworn to carry your burdens.
Ooh.
The dragon unleashes fire breath on you.
Okay.
You have 7% health left.
Oh, shit. I drink a health potion.
You are out of health potions.
How many wheels of cheese do I have left?
473.
Okay, I eat all the cheese. I eat all of the cheese. All the...
Hey, hun. Remember what the doctor said about dairy?
Yes. Right, yes, of course. You're the greatest. Thank you so much. I ate all of the cheese.
Introducing Skyrim, very special edition. Also coming soon to Etch-a-Sketch, Motorola Pagers, and your Samsung smart refrigerator.
Islanus. Oh, that's cool.
Okay, they're poking fun of themselves. I can appreciate that. I like that.
Had to do it. Had to do it. Okay, really. We both know why you're here, and that's to talk about the next Fallout. Fallout 76 is a prequel to all the other games, and it's our biggest one yet. It is 4 times the size of Fallout 4. Set in the hills of West Virginia, you are one of the first to emerge into an untamed and very different wasteland.
Don't just show the trailer again. What'd I just say? What'd I just say? We already saw this. You already did this at the Microsoft conference today.
Years after our great nation began, we gathered together to honor the completion of Vault 76. This sprawling underground shelter may have been engineered by Vault Tech, but it was built by you. So that if the bombs do come, our way of life will endure.
Almost heaven. West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain.
I mean, the game looks good.
Life is all there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like the breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads.
the fighting is stopped and the fallout has settled, you must rebuild. Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds, and ultimately, America itself. In Vault 76, our future begins.
Yep, we saw that. And looked cool with the Microsoft booth, or conference.
Vault 76, one of the very first vaults to open, was built to celebrate America's tercentenary, which is an awesome word, by the way. Like, that's your word of the night, tercentenary. You are one of the very special few selected to be an occupant and spend 25 years
I see it right there. Tricentennial.
Waiting for Reclamation Day, the day the vault opens.
Good morning, Vault 76. This is the Overseer. I hope you all enjoyed the party last night, even those who may have overindulged and overslept. But it's time to get up and get out there. We've been locked away long enough. Today is Reclamation Day.
Oh, finally! I feared you'd never wake up. Don't you remember?
Oh, those things are back.
To leave the vault. Most of the others have already gone.
It may be time to leave, but I'll never forget the day you all entered Vault 76. You come from every walk of life, every race, color, and creed. But you all share one very important trait. You are this country's best and brightest. But more importantly, you'll always be my family.
Goodbye. Aloha. Ciao.
So are these people aware that they're walking out into a shithole?
We always start with the world, and this time it features all new rendering, lighting, and landscape technology. It allows us to have 16 times the detail and even view distant weather systems across the map. Now, most people don't know West Virginia that well. It is an incredible array of natural wonders, towns, and government secrets. This is where the actual nuclear secrets are. And the quest the Overseer sends you on will take you through 6 distinct regions, each with their own style, risks, and rewards. There's plenty of cool new Fallout creatures, and we even use the folklore of West Virginia to bring our Fallout versions to life.
Screw that thing. Screw that thing. Freaking vampire. Nosferatu, motherfucker. It's Kabuto's! It's a Pokemon!
We have always wanted to tell that story of what it will be like for you and the other characters who were first to leave the vaults. But there is one big difference with this game. It's that each of those characters is a real person.
Huh?
Because yes, Fallout 76 is entirely online.
Oh my god.
Okay. I know, there's a lot. You have like 1,000 questions right now. So I'm going to go through them in order.
Sure.
Now, I'll hit a couple of the big ones. First, Of course, you can play this solo, all right?
Okay.
You'll be who you want, exploring a huge world, doing quests, experiencing a story, and leveling up. We love those things about our games too. It would not have it any other way. But also, like many of you, we have always wanted to see what our style of game could be with multiplayer. So many of us talk about experiences in our games, but we've never experienced them together. So about 4 years ago, we hit upon an idea that is perfect for Fallout. Open world, survival, every person and character is real. And it was an idea that we just couldn't shake. We knew we had to do it and do it in a really big way.
I have expected him to
Now,
say, so
I know
Battle
people
Royale
have played
mode.
survival modes in like some of our previous games or some other online games, and people wonder, is this hardcore survival? I like to think of it maybe, it's more softcore survival.
Okay.
Maybe that should be a new ESRB descriptor. Death never means the loss of progression or the loss of your character. Your character isn't tied to one server. As a matter of fact, you'll never even see a server when you play. You'll be in a world with dozens, not hundreds and not thousands of other players. It's the apocalypse. It's not an amusement park, okay? And you'll be able to join your friends whenever you want, and all of your progression goes with you.
Okay. It sounds more like
when we think about games, we think about worlds and the choices that
Journey.
You can make, the stories that you create and tell yourself.
There's not really
By
multiplayer
creating a wide open world with very
aspect.
few
It's just
rules,
random.
We have a game more than any game that we've ever done where the choices are yours, where you'll decide what happens. You'll decide the heroes and you'll decide the villains. Look, this is a whole new world for all of us here. And fortunately, our friends at Vaultec have made a series of informational videos for when all of us emerge together.
Okay.
As you venture out into this new American frontier, some of your fellow survivors may not be neighborly.
Oh shit, this motherfucker. Dude's got freaking oh dear.
Chin up there, sport. Not all Vault 76 dwellers will be so hostile. Find them and brave the new world together. Whether you choose to explore the wasteland alone or with friends, your days will be filled with fun activities.
You can run like a rabbit, fly like a bee. No matter what you do, you'll never get away from me because I'm right behind you, baby. Right behind you, baby.
Wow, you add multiplayer to this and all of a sudden it kind of turns into Borderlands. Ugh, fuck that thing. I wonder how well the multiplayer is going to work though, especially with Bethesda's tendencies to make broken games. It looks fun though. I like this hook more than like Fallout 4 with the crafting. Although I bet that's still going to be in this game.
Like previous Fallouts, you can play this game solo in Quest. But the easiest way to survive in the wasteland is to team up and build together. And in this one, you can build wherever you want. And you can also then move that to wherever you want.
Like I just said.
After thermonuclear war, man's towering industrial marvels may no longer stretch to the heavens. What separates man from beast? It is his desire to build. Get started with camps.
Well.
The construction and assembly mobile platform. Construct your home of the future. With your home secure, you can now craft handmade ordnance at your leisure to give your altercations that personal touch.
Oh, Jesus.
It falls on you and the ingenuity of your fellows to rebuild the America we hold dear. But don't become too attached too quickly. Monitor your environment for anything out of the ordinary. The home of tomorrow may undergo certain challenges.
I think. Damn.
After a crisis, work with your neighbors to ensure success. There's no I in nuclear wasteland. Document your
I guess he's
adventures.
right.
Your memories will shape the new American dream.
Photo mode, great.
What's that sound? Oh dear. There goes the neighborhood.
Yeah, we love dynamic game systems. So we thought, why don't we put multiple nuclear missile sites on the map?
Okay.
And then let all of you do whatever you want with them.
Today's episode, Atomics for Peace. When you emerge from the comfort and safety of your vault, the world you know will have changed. Take your friendly old neighbor, Johnny. Rather than coming over to borrow a cup of sugar, he may now be coming over for murder. The time has come to seek out greater means of protection.
Okay.
Nuclear armaments. That's right. Courtesy of your Uncle Sam, these wonders of the atomic age can be found right in your own backyard. But how does a fella like you acquire nuclear weapons, you may ask? Begin by inquiring with the locals. Gently coax them into cooperation.
Hi, Dee Dee.
Use a little
My
elbow
dog is here.
grease if you have to.
So you have to acquire the
In
codes?
the likely event you don't acquire a full code on your own, do not give up. Search for others who might be harboring a grudge. You'll have that nuclear launch code in no time. With the power of the atom at your fingertips, be responsible and consider your target carefully.
Attention. Launch sequence activated.
So you can literally nuke a place.
Will your bomb land on a rival camp of degenerates? A random stranger? The local wildlife? Whatever your target may be, take advantage of the resulting fallout to gather rare and valuable resources.
And maybe kill a few of the mutants that you've newly created.
Yet these rewards don't come without risk. The fate of this new world is yours to command with the power of the atom.
Okay, that seems cool too.
We know you've played a lot of our games and a lot of online games, but this one really is unique. We have built a platform, 100% dedicated servers that will support this game now and for years to come. And look, we know this is new for all of you. It's new for us. It's a little bit scary. And to that end, we're going to need your help. Because yes, we are going to have a beta.
Alrighty.
And it is sponsored by our friends at Vault-Tec as well. The Break It Early test application.
Fair enough.
Because evidently, these online games are hard. They can have some nasty issues. I read on the internet that our games have had a few bugs. I did. I read it on the internet.
I mean, this is correct.
Sometimes it doesn't just work. Anyway, we know together that we are going to build something really special. And we also know that all of you love our special editions. And we have an awesome collector's edition for you. It starts with a map of the world that glows in the fucking dark. And it's great. So cool. It comes with figures you can put
Glow
on
in
the
the dark map. Fuck it, sure.
And it also comes with a Fallout collectible that really I've always wanted, so we made them for everybody to buy, and here it is.
Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. Ain't no use in
Oh my god, no wait. That's real. That's not in game.
Cool down, Papa,
They're gonna
don't
give you a
blow your
fucking helmet. Give you a fucking helmet. How do you like that shit?
Yes, all of this, the Fallout 76 Power Armor Edition. So you're probably wondering, when is this game coming out? We're excited to say that it's coming out this year, November 14th.
Yes, that's how you do it! That's how you do it! They did it again. Alright, November 14th. I'm in, I think.
Thanks again for all your support of Fallout. It's been 10 years since Fallout 3, our very first one. And it's been an incredible journey with all of you. We do have another Fallout anniversary that we are celebrating here at E3. It is the 3-year anniversary of Fallout Shelter, which we announced and released right here at E3. And we have some cool surprises for you. Fallout Shelter is coming to the PlayStation 4. And because that guy said it, it's also coming to the Nintendo Switch.
Makes sense.
You can play it with the Joy-Cons or touch controls. And yes, it's still free.
Oh, wow. Might try that. I mean, I can have it on my phone, but
these versions are coming out tonight.
That's cool. All right, so I got to check out Quake Champions and
Again,
Fallout Shelter on
thank you
PS4.
so much for your support of all that we do coming here tonight. When we see how many of you our games have touched, it's incredibly special.
Goddamn
Especially
fucking
Fallout
ads,
Shelter.
please.
That game has been played by over 120 million people. Incredible. That is more people than every game that we have made combined. Incredible. It does kind of make you stop and realize that our games can have new lives on any type of device or system. And you know, when we looked at the iPhone 11 years ago, we had a few ideas for mobile games. Fallout Shelter was one of them. And we did have another one that was far, far more ambitious. And we've been building it. And it's
What's this
in the
now?
other franchise that you love from us.
Elder Scrolls?
It is called The Elder Scrolls Blades.
Okay.
Like Fallout Shelter, we wanted an experience that we were not finding anywhere else. Here it is. Blades, at its heart, is a pure Elder Scrolls game. A massive first-person RPG with console-quality graphics, but with a uniquely mobile experience. Believe me when I say you have to see this running on an iPhone X. This gigantic screen does not do it justice. You can tap to move or use dual sticks. Combat is all new, and it follows your specific movements and timings.
Interesting. Don't. Looks okay.
Back to the first Elder Scrolls Arena, this game features both handcrafted and procedurally generated dungeons. And it's not just melee. You have a range of abilities and spells you can use.
There's no graphic for it, but
and of course, you can create your own character and be who you want to be, improving them, leveling up, picking new abilities. And the entire game can be played in portrait mode.
Okay, interesting.
That one was incredibly important to us, that you could play it however you wanted. You never know when you'll need a free hand. To hold your coffee, what do you... Degenerates. And it's not just dungeons. It's incredible outdoor areas. Yes, running on a phone. It really looks and plays incredible.
It doesn't look bad. I appreciate the effort. I don't know. Because I'm skeptical of mobile in general. I'm not going to be like, oh, that looks amazing, because I wonder how it plays.
You can go in an endless dungeon, in the arena, where you will do battle one-on-one against other players, and the main mode.
It doesn't look bad.
The town. This is the hub for your story and quests. You are a member of the Blades, the Empire's top agents.
All right, so it's not open world.
You return home to find your town destroyed and need to rebuild it. Yes, Blades also features a town building mode. You'll decide what your town looks like and be able to upgrade and decorate all of the individual elements in it. As your town levels up, you'll unlock new NPCs, quests, and more. You can even visit your friends' towns.
Okay. So there's online.
This is an Elder Scrolls game that you can play however and wherever you want. And we are going to bring Blades to every device and system we can. Phones, PCs, consoles, also virtual reality, on mobile, all the way up to high-end VR on PCs. And what's really cool is all of those connect to each other. So one of my dreams is, we'll go back to that portrait mode, which I like to call meeting mode. Because if you're in a meeting on your playing a game, in portrait mode, no one knows you're playing a game. And so with Blades, you could be in a meeting playing Blades against someone at home in VR.
I mean, okay.
Blades is coming this fall for free.
Good.
And you can pre-order it tonight on both the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store.
How do you pre-order a free game?
Go to playblades.com and register for early access. If
Seriously, how do you pre-order
Blades
a free
is gonna
game?
Be playable in our booth. So please come by and check it out. You really need to see it running on the phone. We'd love to see you. Please come by.
I appreciate the effort.
I just want to thank you all again, all
I'm
of
skeptical,
our fans
but
here,
it doesn't look
everybody
bad.
watching online, for all of your support over the years.
It's
It is
weird
so
that they're ending
exciting
with that, though.
to show you all that we have coming out this year, and it is an honor and a blessing to represent all of the incredible people at Bethesda Game Studios. We have 3 offices now in Maryland, Montreal, and Austin. There's a lot of them here tonight. I want them to hear your appreciation for their work.
All right, I feel like he's wrapping up. I'll let him do his spiel before I start talking about the press conference. And dude in the Fallout mask.
Just the best team and group of people I could ever hope for. Amazing.
Sure.
We also thought, since we're all here together tonight and it's so special, maybe we'd do something a little different too.
Oh, so he's not
And
done.
tell you what we have coming beyond this year in the future. We have also been working on a brand new next generation single player game.
Cool.
But this one is in an all-new epic franchise. Our first wholly original franchise in 25 years.
Okay, cool. New IP. It's good.
We're excited to announce our next adventure.
Wow, okay. There is actually more. Spice. Oh, is this the one game that was rumored? I can't remember the name of it right now. Oh god. Starfield, yeah, that's it. Fucking ads.
Starfield is a game that we have spent years thinking about and working on. Something we feel uniquely positioned to pull off and that we're incredibly excited about. But we're also building toward the game after that.
Man, this
And it's
dude
the
is
one
just...
you keep asking about.
Oh, next Elder Scrolls? Man, Bethesda putting in work. Making all these big-ass games. The Elder Scrolls 6. No subtitle, okay. We just got a freaking logo.
Okay, actually, now I'm really done. I just want to thank you all for your time tonight, the time you've spent in our worlds. We'll see you out there.
Okay, here comes Pete again.
Can I get another round of applause, please? Another round of applause, please, for Todd Howard. We only get him up here like once every 3 E3s, but boy, when he shows up, he brings the goods. Thanks also to all of our studios and teams around the world who are so dedicated to giving our fans the very best games. If you're a gamer on any platform of any kind, we think we've got something for you, and I hope you're as excited about what you've seen tonight as we are, whether it's a new Fallout game, a new Elder Scrolls game from Bethesda Game Studios that you can play on your phone for free, Rage 2,
Sure.
Doom Eternal, and so much more. We're really excited. Now, remember, if you want to be one of the first to play Elder Scrolls Blades or join the Fallout 76 beta, you need to go to Bethesda.net and register. It's easy and it's free. For all of you here with us tonight, thank you so much for joining. The party is going to continue afterwards. For everyone else around the world, thank you so much for joining us. Everyone have a good night and a great E3.
All right, that was the conference, and I can see why a lot of people would say that this one was not as good as Microsoft's, but at the same time, I personally liked it a little bit more because I think they delivered more on the games that we know are coming. Now, what does that mean? What do I mean by that? Okay, well, let me go to the camera. Let me go to the camera. Okay, let's do this. Okay. Alright. Here's what I mean by that. So, oh my god, it's so dark. Damn it. Oh well, screw it. Okay. Alright, so here's what I mean by that. There weren't as many games as at the Microsoft press conference, obviously. They had a lot more, but the thing is though is that even though they didn't have as many games, I felt like they'd be able to show off more, and I was able to see what I was going to be getting. So I know what Rage 2 looks like. I know what I'm going to be doing, and it looks like a lot of fun. And at the same time, they still didn't spoil it, so they didn't taint my experience either. And I can say the same thing about a lot of the other games. Even some of the games where we didn't get a lot of information about, like for example Doom Eternal, I'm just glad that they're making a new Doom. I'm not excited for it per se, because I don't know anything about it, but I'm glad to know that it's happening. And then there's oh, another thing though is that about Doom Eternal is that we don't know a lot about it in terms of gameplay, but we do know like, oh, we're gonna be seeing Hell on Earth and all that all that entails. That's good for me. And then you have stuff like the mobile game, the Elder Scrolls mobile game, which I don't know if that's really going to be my cup of tea, but I appreciate the effort and it looks good. For a mobile game, that looks pretty good. And then even the stuff that I didn't care about, like the card stuff and the MMO, you know, Elder Scrolls Online, that's still good stuff that they're putting out, and I can recognize that even if I'm not personally interested. And then, quite frankly, Fallout 76 looks really impressive to me. I like how that game looks. I don't know, man. I think what it was is even if Microsoft had more games to show me, and possibly even games that I think look good, I got more information out of the fewer games that Bethesda showed me, and I think that is better overall. But those are my thoughts. I thought Bethesda had a great conference, even though I could see why people would say that Microsoft's was better. Personally, I like this one more. This is my show of E3 so far. So I'm going to stop the stream real quick, and I'm going to switch over to Devolver Digital, because I got to freaking hurry up with that thing. They're about to start. So I will be back really, really soon. Peace and love, gamers and players. I'll see you in a minute.